Let me start by saying I don't like turn-based combat, and I don't like random battles. But there are no random battles in this game, so when you're walking around enjoying the environment, you're not just thrust into combat randomly, out of the blue, invisible enemies, as if that's a realistic take on combat, but there is turn-based combat. And as somebody that doesn't like turn-based combat, I was kind of forced to play it back in the day because that was the limitations of the hardware. You couldn't have real-time combat on an NES. You had to have turn-based. As somebody that doesn't like it, let me tell you, this game, it's good. It's juicy. It's meaty. It's got great characters. It's got an interesting story. So if you're old and you saw a movie called Logan's Run, do you remember Logan's Run when people reached a certain age, they had to just go away? Well, that's pretty much the premise of this game. When you reach 33, something happens. And something happened to people that were 34 and 35 and 36, all the way up the line. And it has to stop. It's got to stop. This aggression will not stand, man. So the team goes out into the world, tries to figure out why, and stop it. And I got to say, all the games I've played that cost hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars, AAA, quote unquote AAA. AAA, the moniker AAA is dead. It is dead with the release of this game because there are AAA games made by hundreds of people that cost hundreds of millions of dollars that don't get it as right as this game does. And with an industry that's suffering under the yoke of massive development costs and audiences that simply just don't want to pay for it, right? It's going to be the year 2100. Games are going to cost like $6 billion to make, and you're going to have like 25 to 35-year-olds screaming about, I'm not paying $75 for a video game. This industry's terrible. Go ahead in the comment section below. Tell me I'm rich. Whatever. The last video, people were going crazy. By the way, female characters in this game, thank you. Thank you. They're strong, and they're also feminine. They don't have that westernized, every female has to look like a 13-year-old boy thing going on. I appreciate that. If you don't like it, kick rocks, go somewhere else. Ultimately, though, when you get to the open, semi-open world, you're treated to a game that rewards exploration. It rewards soaking in the environment and talking to your party, getting to know them. Now, I might be wrong, but I don't see any indicators on the screen telling me go here for the next plot point or go here for the next side quest. What I do see is a world that I'm just walking through and exploring, finding my way to the next objective. Maybe I'll go left and I'll find something to collect and it'll dead end and I have to work my way back to go right. And maybe that's the way to the next plot point, or maybe just going straight ahead and soaking in the environment is the way. Now, here's an example of the combat. This is another transparent tutorial. I like that. When you play a game and you actually play through how the game is supposed to play, you learn it by playing it. I like that a lot. So turn-based, not a bad thing. Very quick, very fast. I love the fact that you can set the skill level to whatever you want. You can set it to I'm dead, all the way up to I'm an expert. I don't have a problem with that. I wish Souls games would do that. Maybe I can engage with them more. Maybe over time, I can bump up the difficulty from I suck to I only moderately suck. And then maybe one day, I'm kind of okay difficulty. But alas, this game allows you to set the difficulty level all the way from story to expert. And I like that. I like it a lot. Now, early on, I can see people getting a bit bored at the beginning because it does take a while for things to get going. All you're really doing is walking around this little town, making your way to the water for the big event that takes place when everybody just vanishes when they hit 33 years old. And there's an emotional moment that happens with one of the characters. Won't spoil anything there for you. But essentially, you're going to go around talking to different people. There's a couple different stands you can go to where people are selling things like a new haircut for your character, or you can get some items to take along with you that will help you and buff your character. So it's up to you how you spend your token when you're in this game. When I got to that part, I only have one token, so you have to make a choice between either a new look or something for combat or something else. I won't spoil any of that either. And then you get to the game proper and you say, yes, I'm ready to leave this area and head out into the world. And that's where the game really begins. I already talked about the world and the things that you can do in it, but I am just blown away. When I got to that point, I thought to myself, I kept reminding myself, not only is this 30 people, but this is 30 people who never made a game before, and they're French. I had to. But anyway, I am just blown away. I really, really am. I think, again, this is an example of an industry that's bloated, an industry that's addicted to everything but gameplay, it seems. Every time I hear people talk about games, it's always about the graphics or the motion capture. This game delivers, I think, on all fronts, and I think you're going to really, really enjoy it. It's everywhere. It's in Game Pass. It's everywhere. So play it. Engage with it where you can. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about the game. Take a look at the ladies here. The French ladies are looking good. The baguettes. I like them. Thanks for watching the video. This is the part where I tell you to like and subscribe and all that stuff because, YouTube. Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you in the French Quarter.